good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Now, for this afternoon, I'm going to do a reaction to ET Lifestyle's video that just uploaded 3 hours ago titled Internet Exposes Will Smith. New details emerge. Eminem joins Universal for new Minions 2 trailer. Interesting. And it's far. I recognize this clip, by the way. I seen this posted on a friend of mine's Instagram page. He showed a clip of like Will Smith poking fun at a person. Damn, getting tongue tied. I can't even talk right now. But anyway, poking fun at someone that was bald, and I guess he also had alopecia or some shit. I'm not really sure, but I guess in this footage that was uploaded, this kind of show kind of the doubles, kind of the, I don't even say hypocrisy, but more so, yeah, you can say hypocrisy because Will Smith is also a jokester as well. You know what I mean? And showing how years ago he made the same type of joke and he didn't get no sort of physical reaction from that, but yet I'm gonna get all physical with Chris Rock at the Oscars, which everyone seen, spoke on, and just written their own little fan fictions about the shit. And it's a matter of fact, I was in a group chat, not a group chat, but more so a Twitter space with someone that I follow and a few other people, and like we was all just saying how just like ill-advised his decision was. You know what I mean? Because like any regular person doing that would have been thrown in jail. You know what I mean? Just immediately arrested, thrown in cuffs, thrown to jail, and just like sent to jail, wait for court the next day. You know what I mean? Shit, but it's not me to saying I wish anything of that happened to him, but it's quite, or it's more so his Oscars get taken from him. But nonetheless, it is kind of it was strange that he didn't face no consequences for what he did. But like I mentioned in my previous video, there's people that had Oscars that done worse shit. You know what I mean? So if people want to start arresting folks for assaulting people on stage, then they have to double back and like arrest all the people that done more, bring people to court that done like worse shit. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a whole mess if they ever start doing that. But nonetheless, yeah, in that same little conversation, how ill-advised it was, and plus, not to mention all the crazy shit people were saying, justifying it, not even seeing that how wrong it is to do. You know what I mean? Because not every situation calls for a violent reaction. You know what I mean? Regardless how you feel, we may empathize with how you feel, but it doesn't give you an excuse to physically assault somebody. You know what I mean? Hopefully, the people that with sound minds have came up. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people I was saying all type of crazy shit. Just saying, I'll fight anybody at a funeral, at a daycare, at a spelling bee, like, and they call, and I'm guessing, when I read one of those tweets, I was like, I guess in keep your hands to yourself and showing restraint and taking the joke. Well, it was more so, I guess, taking a joke and showing restraint is something that's our foreign concepts to you. Reference to this tweet that I found, but. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just see what this reaction video talking about, though. I'm pretty much not wasting too much time, but I don't want to spend too much time speaking on it. I'm gonna go ahead and just give my little commentary on this video in about 3, 2, 1.
He has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from new details that have emerged related to the Will Smith incident, as detectives on the internet pulled up receipts on Will Smith that sparked another round of debate. And Entourage creator has also chimed in on this, and he had some strong words to describe the situation, which we'll get to in a bit. We also have some new developments linked to Eminem, as one of his classics from Relapse just got a makeover on this platform. And also just a few hours ago, many were caught off guard when Eminem shared that he's collaborated with Universal for the trailer of Minions, The Rise of Gru, coming soon.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Not Minnie. Please stop calling me that.
This has sparked reactions that are all over the place. So we'll start with the latest on Will Smith. And
now,
first,
before we say anything else, I've been watching quite a few people on YouTube speak on the whole Oscar incident, and thank God I've seen some people with some sort of brains It's in spot more so in contrast to what I've been seeing on Twitter and Facebook. Cause oh my god, Facebook was just a fucking nightmare of all the insanity I was reading. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like, are we back in high school or some shit? Like, I thought, man, I thought we were supposed to have a more balanced take on situations like this. But I'm not judging everyone on my Facebook timeline, but still, you know what I mean? Some sort of rationale and clear thinking, please. You know what I mean? But, you know, whenever another situation happens, it's going to be the same again on my Facebook timeline. You know what I mean? Same with Twitter, but it's social media for you. So I keep those because people want to follow me. And I'm always interested to see what people have to say. And I probably won't have much content to talk about. So, hey, there's some goals to be minded through all the piles of coal in social media. At least from my perspective these days. I'll be having to take breaks though.
The detectives on the internet have pulled up receipts of Will Smith making a joke about alopecia in the past. The Post states, the internet always has the receipts. Listen to Will Smith joke about a bald drummer's alopecia on a senior hall. Will responds to boos by the audience and quotes, "Oh, these are just jokes, come on."
That in this world, man. You can't do that in this world, man. Arsenio, they got rules. They got rules. Like, he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. Oh, these are jokes. Come on. See, you got too into the characters and got hurt.
Now, before this video plays on, I like to point out that Will Smith has so much life in this clip. You know what I mean? I believe this was like this interview took place when he was still on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when that was still airing on TV. So yeah, he definitely had a lot more life back then than he does now. You know what I mean? Not saying he doesn't, but his reaction is a lot more just seem like a man is just just done with it all and just like hella emotional. Just all the shit that's going on between him and Jada as far as their marriage and the drama associated with it. We all know the stories. I'm not gonna sit here and repeat it because you can watch my previous two reaction videos speaking on this and my other one. So.
Wait, we got that commercial? How about the interview? We didn't do an interview. We did with me and Cindy. Okay, we'll come back and we'll act like adults. Yeah, because my mom told me she wants me to do a good, proper interview. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back with his mom.
And this has sparked another round of debates. But first of all, I noticed that many people actually don't know what alopecia means, when most people actually have people suffering from alopecia right there in their family. It's generally the medical term for the condition that's popularly known as baldness, and some try to play dumb with comments like, "What the F does that have to do with the situation?" Well, for starters, the dude who was getting clowned for alopecia did not walk up to Will to slap his face. And on this, a user expanded. I don't know, maybe Will making a joke about a bald guy with a medical condition, just like Chris Rock did? I mean, that's just a wild stab in the dark, just a, in quotes, guess, considering what literally just happened at the Oscars. And the back and forths continued. I did not hear one word about alopecia on that clip, and to this a user responds, Chris Rock never said anything about it either. They both made identical jokes, but Jada sent Will to confront Rock. Funny how, upon seeing the incident, many have concluded that Will only reacted after seeing Jada's face, as the clip shows Will was also laughing initially.
Oh, yeah,
Chris Rock reportedly didn't know about Jada's alopecia condition before he made the joke. It's not like people submit medical records to the comedian before a show, so there was no malicious intent.
None at
all. In fact, Dog Illen, the creator...
Yeah, there's no malice intent at all, which most people with any sort of rationale knows by now, but for all the other crazy motherfuckers out there writing these think pieces and just making this whole protect black women movement when that term and that mantra does not apply to this situation. Oh my god, you know, it just brought out all the crazy. It just brought all sorts of crazies. I mean, I'm telling you, the type of tweets I had to subject myself to, and as well as Facebook, is just insane. But anyway, back on topic. Yeah, Chris Rock had no malice with what he said. You know what I mean? Clearly. You know what I mean? Hope everyone knows that by now. If they don't, then they need some therapy.
Taraj also spoke on this recently with TMZ.
To see that people are coming out and defending Will Smith, which I'm trying to be careful in 2022. Mental health is a real thing.
Yeah.
He needs help. Because if you're that out of control at the Oscars on the biggest night of your career, there's something severely wrong. And, look, I didn't know about the alopecia. I believe Chris Rock didn't know about it either.
Yeah, he said, a source says he didn't know.
Oh, he did?
He didn't know.
Right. So Chris Rock is one of the greatest comedians of the last 100 years. And this show is the Oscars that is celebrating artistic expression. And you basically have Will Smith trying to cancel him live. I think that if it was a cinematographer or a makeup artist, they would have arrested them immediately or taken them out of there. And I think his speech was even worse. Like, the speech was worse than the slap. This gaslighting bull about, I'm a protector of people and a lover of people. Chris Rock was standing with his hands behind his back, and a guy twice his size slaps him across the face at the Oscars.
And many agree in the comments that the speech after the slap was completely tone deaf, and now new details have emerged. Check this out. Will Smith refused to leave Oscars ceremony after Chris Rock slap. Academy says.
This nigga done turned the Suge Knight Jr. out of this bitch. Damn. Damn. He's like, I ain't leaving this. He's like, I ain't leaving here till I get my word. Damn, okay, Will Smith. He just became a whole different person after that. He said he's staying in that bitch till he gets his word. Oh, shit. Damn. Well,
like I said in previous videos on this, if Will hated the previous August meetings, he just made it worse. They just kept coming with new versions. And here's a disclaimer.
Whoever made this is a genius. They got Chris Rock, picture Chris Rock. Got Jada Pinkett in the front. That's so on point. And of course, got the Will Smith crying face. Man. I tell you, the internet is undefeated. It's like you can't defeat the internet.
I didn't make this, and I know Will is rich enough to find me and slap the ish out of me. Moving on to the next point at hand, Eminem's 3 AM from Relapse just got the remastered treatment on this platform, and you can now watch it in glorious, ultra high definition.
I'm gonna have to do that.
And there was more from Eminem that sparked conversations a few hours ago. He shared this trailer for Minions: The Rise of Gru that uses the classic Lose Yourself with the caption, "One shot, one opportunity, time to show the world who's mini boss." And reactions to this are all over the place. For some it is howling. You got celebrities talking about the Will Smith, and you got Eminem tweeting about the Minions movie. And we all know that if Eminem's gonna talk about it, it would be on a record rather than on Twitter, which is always a win in my book. But some are wondering, I'd never think that Eminem would be the head of a soundtrack for a Minion movie.
Yeah,
and for those who feel this way, or that this is beneath Eminem, some have expanded in quotes, "I never thought I'd see Eminem use his music in a kid's movie. Get in a bag," while simultaneously introducing his music to a younger generation is a win for him. And it's not the first time he's done it. And some have concluded, too many people crying, put your name on whatever makes you happy. Heart emoji. Eminem's tweet also got flooded with tweets asking about the new album, and I found this one hilarious because it is true. You promised to drop each March, sir. Please stick to your word. Holding back tears, pleading, folded hands emoji. That will be all for now. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.
Yeah, Eminem did promise he's gonna drop each March.
Being present.
So, hey, where's the new album? But by the way, like, it probably is in there recording music. Probably been recording music since he dropped Side B of Music to Be Murdered By. So I'm sure he's in there cooking. Come up with some new hot shit to put out to the internet. Not put out to the internet, put out to the world. And you already know it's gonna go viral, and people want to talk about it because it's Eminem. I mean, they call him the rap god for a reason. I mean, when he drops some, people gonna talk about it, regardless if you hate him or love him. Like, people gonna talk about it. I mean, for weeks on end. So, but hats off to Eminem for like for having his song "Lose Yourself" used for the new Minions 2 trailer. Shouts out to him. I have to check out the actual trailer, by the way, and the remastered version of 3 a.m. because it looks pretty dope. The Ultra HD camera quality with that clip, that ET lifestyle show, looks pretty on point. And shout out to him for just like reporting everything that's going on in this crazy ass industry, as well as having like legit news on what Eminem is up to and whatnot, and also being unbiased when it comes to reporting this news in the entertainment world as well. Because hey, it's definitely a breath of fresh air as opposed to what's going on within YouTube or mainstream news as well. So hats off to ET Lifestyles for doing his job well. You know what I mean? And by the way, I've recently started watching his videos again. Like recently, for some reason, I just started watching his videos again because I went for a break for a while, for maybe about a year. And I started back watching his videos. Life happens like that. And but man, all the extra detail, hearing like what's his name from Entourage speak on the situation. Yeah, he's pretty spoke what a lot of people felt. You know what I mean? So hey, and hopefully this whole Oscar incident dies down because it's already been ran to the ground within the past 3 days. Like I said, I've been watching a bunch of people talk about it on their YouTube channel. Still got to watch a few more. Just get a feel of what everyone's feeling about it. Of course, and maybe something I may have overlooked, and and also hear what other perspectives that people can present about it. Nonetheless, if you want to react to more like videos like this, or just music videos, songs, not reactions, more so countdowns, movie clips, movie trailers, just anything, analysis, anything related to politics, or say, that's about it. Anything you can come up with, be sure to post them in the comment section below. And if it's your first time watching this reaction video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button so this vid will hit that YouTube algorithm and tell your people about it. And be sure to stay tuned for whatever I have in store as well. And also follow me on social media accounts, which will be posted in the description box below. It's your boy Black G92, about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.